Okay, this will be an interesting one. See if we can make it that way. $200, I think, is going to be what we're choosing at the moment. I'm going to make this a little bit more contrasty. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got here International Marketing, 5th edition. I was thinking this was going to be the demo area, but I can see this colourful bit looking nice, but it may not be practical to put it on the glass. I don't think I can this time, so I'm going to just stick with our original plan, however much I love the colour in that. Sorry, folks. Some things are a little bit physically difficult to achieve, unfortunately. So we're just going to get rid of the writing at the top. I'm just going to make this look really nice. So just going to line it up like that. Yeah, about marketing. Yeah, marketing's everything these days. It's all about making an instant dollar, which often results in a poor outcome for the planet and the human race as a general whole. Wondering what we're going to do with that. But it's just not... Yeah, I just get disappointed with the way rich people, like CEOs, like people like Shai Yamana of Konica Minolta fame, just making money out of stuff and not giving a flying fuck about anything else that matters, you know, like the environment, the human race, overall satisfaction with the product, you name it. It's just out the window for people like that, especially the bigger the corporation. It seems the more greedier and nastier they play. This didn't turn out, we didn't get any of that background colour, so I'm going to get rid of the background colour. But basically, the photocopier industry in particular is a really nasty place. You just don't get the feeling that people are doing it because they want to make a difference. The only difference they make is fucking things up, and that just seems to be standard practice in business, and they don't care. That's the funny thing. They don't seem to give a flying fuck about anything but their bloody revenue. They don't care. So yeah, I don't care about them. It's like that. Going to do this in negative mode and see what happens. Let's see if this looks better. It's not looking too good, this one. Anyway, it looks yellow, and I like yellow, but yellow doesn't seem to go very well with this. So, wondering what we're going to do with it, folks. Maybe if I make it into a mirror image, it'll look a lot better. Trying to think what to do with it, folks. It's not an easy piece that we're making. We're going to add a background colour once again and see what happens when it's magenta again. And we're going to use the brightness control. We're going to lose the contrast, and we're not using RGB this time, so we'll use both I think they're both using together, the exposures. Let's see how we go now. It's not an easy one to do. Alright, let's see how that looks. That looks a lot better. There's more definition in it there. Better than the first version. This is the better version. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. It's going to be there. But yeah, business doesn't seem to take into account that much about the planet or the human race. We see so much happening with climate change and that, and no one's lifting a finger to fucking make a difference. All the rich people, all the billionaires and the multi-billionaires just don't care, and everyone else knows the score but can't make a difference because they simply don't have the money or the power that these rich moguls have. And I just shake my head in absolute horror and disbelief as to what the way the world has become. And I myself can't do anything substantial either. You know, people talk about people power and the power of locality, you know, try to get the people on Facebook to pedal harder on issues of climate change, but this people power isn't strong enough. It needs more corporations behind it. Corporations have got to cooperate with grassroots, otherwise grassroots cannot alone do much difference. They just spin their wheels, they fund and fund and fund as much as they can, fundraising, but they never seem to get anywhere, and we still have climate change even though we've got all sorts of stuff happening with grassroots organisations, and they don't seem to have any power to stop what the rich people are doing, and the rich people don't listen to them. So if the rich people don't cooperate, I'm sorry folks, we are screwed, and we can't make these rich people do what they should do. We haven't got their power over these bitches, so we have to basically just prepare for a heated planet. We just have to prepare to live our lives somehow with this problem. Somehow we will get by. I don't know how. A lot of people are going to die, so there's not much I can do, folks. But anyway, not the greatest demo on earth. I think now we can call it quits.